I had an epic fail of seismic proportions. Yesterday, I did not put out a video, and the reason being is my footage was trash. I went on the other side of the valley and recorded some absolutely beautiful footage of a gorgeous hike up Devil's Kitchen, and my battery died. And so I had to change the battery and put it back in, and then somehow I managed to hit the button on my camera to turn it into time warp mode, which is like time lapse mode. And so all the rest of my footage when I got home and started watching it was pure T garbage. It was all recorded in time lapse mode and it was unusable. My heart sank. It literally jumped out my chest. I was like, you have got to be kidding. I spent 4 hours recording and then couldn't use it, couldn't make the video. And then after that, my brain was toast. I just couldn't think about anything but how did I make this mistake? I still don't understand how I switched it and didn't notice, but somehow I managed to. And it occupied my mind the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to stick to my 21-day plan and put out a video, but I couldn't think of it. All my brain could think about was what I had done wrong, and it literally paralyzed me the rest of the evening. And so it is what it is. I failed. Proverbs 24:16 says, "The righteous fall 7 times and rise again, but the wicked, they fall in their calamity." And so we have to get back up. I ain't gonna lie, it almost made me want to quit recording. I'm not gonna lie, but have to get back up and try again and learn from it. I like to learn from other people's mistakes rather than having to make them myself. So that's why I'm making this video, to show you this garbage footage that I did by accident. Hopefully you get a good laugh out of it and a learning experience, and then you don't make the same mistake I did. So what can I learn from this other than the obvious of making sure my camera is in the right mode, first of all? But I got to thinking, is like, how do I prevent this from happening again? And obvious that first choice is checking the camera. But the second thing is, Cooper, get out of that. Cooper, come on. Sorry, walking Cooper. But the second thing is, I always watch my footage after I get home. And, you know, if you're 5 minutes from the house recording, it's not a big deal. But I was way on the other side of the valley. And so you're talking about an hour of drive time. And then this was a very long hike, a lot of recording. So I'm thinking from in the future, taking my laptop or my iPad with me and watching the footage before I leave the site to make sure I have what I need to put the video together. Second thing is planning further in advance. Like I typically have, like my adventure video, I've been trying to do it like a few days in advance, but this week, because of weather, I wasn't able to. And so now, I tried to end up recording it in the morning and then was planning on coming home, editing and getting it posted, and still staying on track with my 21-day challenge to myself of putting out a video yesterday. Well, needless to say, that happened. But if I have recorded, I'm thinking now for the adventure videos, I need to probably do them 2 weeks in advance, and that way, or plan 2 weeks in advance, so that way I got reaction time with the weather, got reaction time. Cooper, stop. Man, this dog getting into everything today. Give me more reaction time so that I'm not, if something happens like this where I made bad footage, then I have time to re-record it and get it out. But yeah, so hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, because I failed miserably yesterday, and it sucked the wind out of me. I'm not gonna lie, I was so depressed last night. I couldn't believe I had spent all that time recording and then had nothing to show for it. So, but hey, I look like a Superman Olympic walker or hiker there in the video. But so I hope this gave you a good laugh and a good learning lesson. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and God bless.